But we will have some Alicia the producer eventually. So, all right, we're live. Here, I'm gonna play some music. 1 second.
Holy shit, you had lots of ad block. Crackers and ads.
I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you. I'm just a man on his way to the moon, wishing the rocket would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Me and the dog are gonna go outside and
Shared from my page.
shoot shit.
Yeah, I gotta
You
get
know,
a better ashtray alternative to this can.
I'm bringing you an
Sam's
ashtray
got
when we
something
meet
for
up.
you.
What?
Sam's got something for you. I said I'm bringing you an ashtray when we meet up.
Yeah. Well, I got ashtrays, but they're all downstairs. And usually, I come up here and have a smoke by myself, and I just use the can. But
You need an office ashtray.
I do, man, because the can, like, it's already stole like a joint and
Yes.
a half from me. Like, it just jacks my shit, and I can't get it back. It just rumbles around in there. You can probably still
It
probably.
rumbles around in there to say ha ha.
Oh, it must have dissolved into the watery abyss. It doesn't even shake anymore.
Oh,
Oh, so sad. Good morning,
It got eaten
Vaughn.
alive. Good morning, Vaughn. We're live. Thank you guys for tuning in to Canna-Joe Morning Show. Today is March the 30th.
Yeah. Woo!
I'm Michael Ford.
What up, guys?
She's frozen.
I'm frozen.
no.
You're frozen. I'm frozen.
Frozen with your
Well,
hands in the air. Hands in
Come
the
back.
air.
Come back, Jenny. Come back.
I don't know what's going on. I'm here, but I'm not. What up, guys? I'm Jenny. Hey, I'm back.
And that's the first half of the Double Mint Twins. I'm Camille Black. What's up?
Yeah, but Dave with the weather.
There we go.
Hey, yo.
Close enough.
Yeah. And I'm Bard, man. Thank you guys for joining us on another beautiful day in paradise.
In the bar. Did you see that? Did you watch the weekend thing?
I watched part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Was it
the other one you was talking about.
the actual one where?
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
think? That shit's kind of dope, though, right?
It was pretty tight, yeah. I wanted to save it till I,
Yeah. For a magical moment.
Not the weekend. so
Dave, you're on the floor.
Wednesday.
eating the
You
table.
had to get something, I think. I think you said it after it's down, but yeah.
That's weird. You
Don't
fell
punch him.
free. Oh, that's my cat. That's it's like, damn, they upgraded this shit. What
Jumping
the
on my
hell?
table.
They upgraded this shit. I could feel it.
Oh, that's my cat.
Like a cat.
And we're back.
Oh,
What up, Dave?
keep on.
Back. You
Is
remind
that
me
a
of
good snack?
yeah. So
How you
anyways,
like
What it remind you of?
just like a generic Backstreet Boy. Or like In Sync. I think it's the earrings and the hat and like the cut
I only got one.
and the mustache.
It's not the Gene Cross.
It might be that too. Might just be the whole.
The whole outfit. The whole fit.
It's got
Be
that
hating on my
90s
threads.
vibe.
Don't be hating
Got
on
that
my
90s
threads.
vibe. You're right. Early 2000s. Late 90s.
Shit, back in my day, we used to get dressed up in gaiters and full suits.
Suited
And
up.
going out, y'all kids today going out in your t-shirts and your
With
backpacks.
the Zumba pants.
Yeah.
The Zuba.
I never wore Zubas. I'm just gonna put that out there. I never wore Zubas. I just could never get onto the trend, even though they look pretty cool on MC Hammer. It just wasn't,
Shit,
were those actually
I was-
Zubas? Because Zubas were
No.
like
Those are
MC
parachute
Hammers
pants.
were like exaggerated.
MC
These
Hammer was
like
like hammer.
Parachute
What they call
pants.
them.
Anyway.
Pants, yeah.
What you got for us today, Bart?
So first we got a story out of Illinois. The rally is calling for a fair process to get Illinois marijuana dispensary licenses to people. And so the rally at the Thompson Center Tuesday called for a fair process to get a marijuana dispensary license in Illinois. We are tired of waiting. No more caps, no more lotteries, no more games, said Jose Lumbreras of True Social Equity and Cannabis. The organization called for the rally of Governor J.B. Pritzker, announced a new lottery for licenses for those impacted by aggressive marijuana laws. Organizers say they don't want a lottery to decide who can create a cannabis business in their neighborhood. Applicants have been devastated by what should have been a solution from the legacy market to the legal market. Instead, their life savings have been devastated, their time, their hope, their efforts have been in vain, and said Juan Aguirre, True Social Equity in Cannabis. 2 weeks ago, Pritzker announced that at least 50 new adult use cannabis dispensary licenses would be issued by the end of 2022. Two North Lawndale residents will be among those trying again to get dispensary licenses. I think it's a great start to addressing some of the harm caused by the war on drugs and those harmed by the original process. I think the 55 for 250 is a good start, but we're far away from equity, said J.R. Fleming, community organizer. The goal of filling this application was to create generational wealth so I can bring back opportunities to the community that I live in, said April Campbell, also a community organizer. No one from the state was available for an interview today.
Yeah, man, it's like they keep slinging around the word equity all over the place, man. And like the equity is, hey, get that weather out of here. It's not windy.com. But man, it's crazy. You keep hearing the word equity. Oh, it's Chameleon. But here, I can turn this off. Is there really any equity happening? Like,
no,
equity among big companies, maybe. But not like the.
When I think of equity, I think of like, my friend John down the street, who lives in a regular house that doesn't live on a farm, wants to get involved in cannabis, has been impacted indirectly and directly by cannabis prohibition, and wants to open a small dispensary. Like, is that equity happening? I don't know. Seems like it's the people with big dollars and big money that already have hundreds of thousands of dollars to open up. Anyway, whatever. You got another one, Bart?
Sure do. And this one is talking about bong smoking.
Uh-oh.
Bong smoking is
Leave
not
my
safe.
Get my bong out your mouth.
Get my bong out your
Keep my bong in my hands.
So contrary to popular opinion, cannabis smoke from a bong is a potential health hazard for non-smokers, according to peer-reviewed research published Wednesday in JAMA Network Open, as Congress prepares to vote this week on legislation that would decriminalize the drug. So here's some of the key facts. First, home cannabis bong smoking significantly increased levels of fine particulate matter pollutants. Numerous scientific studies have linked to issue including cancer, breathing problems, and heart attacks compared to background levels, according to researchers from the University of California, Berkeley. Second, the researchers measured the concentration of fine particulate matter where a non-smoker might sit in a household living room during a social cannabis session 8 times. On 6 occasions, the level of fine particulate matter increased to 100-fold to 1,000-fold from background levels, recording jumps of more than 20-fold from already high background levels for the remaining 2. After just 15 minutes of smoking, the average level of the pollutant were more than twice the threshold deemed hazardous by the Environmental Protection Agency, the researchers said. And a single smoking session a day would generate an average concentration roughly 5 times higher than the average cigarette smoking home. The concentration of fine particulate matter decays slowly after smoking stopped, the researchers found, with rates still more than 10 times background levels 12 hours afterwards. The researchers said the study suggests, contrary to popular belief, bong smoking is not safe, and the practice actually generates concentrations of fine particulate matter 4 times greater than cigarette or tobacco hookah smoking, which is interesting. So
that is interesting.
Yeah, because I'd be smoking on the bong all the time, and I don't want
Already know.
extra particulates in my air.
Yeah, I used to smoke on the bong, but it's been in the garage for a long time. I think since I moved, so a couple of years. And yeah, I got this can, and I don't smoke from it, but I ash in it.
I like to smoke from it.
It was
also in particulates. So decades of scientific research has highlighted the considerable risk of secondhand tobacco smoke, which has been conclusively linked to issues including cancer, a litany of respiratory and cardiovascular problems, and preterm birth. Many countries around the world have banned tobacco smoking indoors to address these concerns. The dangers of secondhand cannabis smoke, while known to contain toxic chemicals, pollutants, and cancer-causing substances, has received much less attention due to the drug's legal status, though the Berkeley researchers say concerns from tobacco have translated to cannabis smoke. Though nearly a fifth of U.S. adults believe secondhand cannabis smoke to be safe for adults and around 8% for children, researchers have found. This concern has not translated to bong smoking, they note, and the research is the first to quantify levels of secondhand cannabis smoke in the home. Oh, come on, computer. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. All right. So finally, what to watch for. Legalization. While marijuana is still legal under federal law, many states have legalized it for medical or recreational purposes, and polls suggest a majority of Americans support legalization. The House of Representatives is expected to vote on a bill to decriminalize cannabis this week. The bill is widely expected to pass the House. The House passed the bill similar last year or in 2022. Though it faces an uphill, that's why I said 2022. Though it faces an uphill battle in the Senate and is similar, it's not expected to be signed into law.
There you have it. Let's do it again. Man, I feel like we're on a goddamn I feel like we're on a roller coaster. Either a roller coaster or what would I do? Something that goes
Groundhog's Day. It's Groundhog's Day. It's like
Groundhog's Day. Keep waking up.
Same shit over and over.
Yeah,
again.
same shit over and over. And they're doing it. They're doing it at the state level. They're doing it at the federal level. Hey, let's legalize marijuana. We passed it through the House, so it's on the way. Get all of these people on board, and then the Senate's not gonna like. So basically, it's an election year, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to get everybody on record on whether they support legalization or not. So then you can use that into the election to decide if you want to vote for a legislator that is a prohibitionist or is in support of legalization. It's just like, it's ridiculous how much of a tool the issue of legalization has become in elections.
For real.
What was that?
We're gonna start
For real.
I mean,
Yeah.
I see the stat the other day that Minnesota was the 6th state on the list for losing people moving away. And I wonder how much this legalization issue doesn't play a part in it.
I don't know. You got to think there's a lot of people that, wants access to safe medication without being, thrown in jail. And even though we do have a medical program, still expensive. They're trying to make it a little cheaper to get in the program, but that's not going to stop it from being too expensive to purchase.
Right.
I thought I seen something about somebody said one of the dispensaries raised their prices on flower up to $75.
That's insane.
Wow.
That's crazy.
For what, an eighth?
Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, all I
Oh, that's
is
just
wrong, too.
ridiculous.
Facebook
Well,
users.
I think they just want an illicit market in
Definitely not.
Minnesota because that's what they're doing.
What's that, Dave?
I think they want an illicit market in Minnesota because that's all they're doing by screwing this program up, is just opening the door.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? There's a lot of money behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Yes.
We get on here and we talk about the stuff that we see, but what we see is only 10% of what's really happening behind the scenes, behind
It's
closed
only what they
doors.
want us to
Who knows? The powers that be
Yeah.
are probably making a shit ton of money off of the illicit market right now. Behind
Maybe.
closed doors. They don't want nothing to change. It's just starting to seem like, fuck, we can't make no headway now for what, 2.5 years, 3 years, 4
It's
years?
not
Well,
so.
hell,
Yeah, or
8
they're
years.
just
probably
I don't
say 50
doors
years since 1960 something.
But you got to think, is that something that actually happens? Like people pay legislators to vote certain ways on an issue? I know it's illegal, and I know that,
Yeah,
but
they
I mean,
you
do
you
got
see it in
huge
movies
donations to their campaigns, and then they funnel that money through whatever they need.
yeah. So you got to think that, we're not funneling much money.
We ain't got enough money to funnel. We
Funnel
got those
much
little
money.
paper funnels. We got those little paper funnels you get at the gas station. That's the kind of shit.
the oil funnel.
Yeah, little oil filter.
Like, so you got to think, man, these big corporations are, funneling in money. Like, yeah, well, we don't like this issue. We don't want it to be legal. Here goes $500,000. We'll get
Police
through your
union.
organization, through your. Anyway, with that, thank you, Vari, for the updates. Shout out to the 4 people still viewing us live on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. We're not on Snapchat, YouTube, and Twitter. We do got a couple of things going on this month. Oh, it's the end of the month. So we don't got nothing going on this month. The month is over. Today is the 30th. Is there one more day in this month? Or is
Yes,
that it?
tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 31st.
One more.
Tomorrow's the
day.
31st, and tomorrow's Thursday, the 31st, and then Friday was the 1st, right?
Gateway of
Correct,
the
because
weekend.
I will be down at the Capitol on Friday afternoon.
Ooh, I won't be there. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Anyway, but yeah, on the 1st, we're going to start dropping some important information about 420. So if you're watching, stay tuned in and you'll get the updates as they come. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff going on just for that specific day. I know it's a Wednesday and most people got to work. There will be stuff going on late into the evening. So if you do got to work and you get off work and you want to come hang out, we still will be hanging out. Huge shout out to the people that did support the community with the VIP passes. We'll get all that stuff together for you guys. It's going to be a dope time. Shout out to the people that didn't actually get the VIP passes, but the event is still open to you as well. So everybody can come out and have a good time. You just aren't going to be able to go into the VIP lounge unless you have VIP pass, right?
Yeah, that's where the party's
Golden
at.
ticket.
Yep, a golden ticket. Yeah, you can't get into the factory, but you can get into the vicinity of the factory, kind of.
You can get on the factory ground.
Do we get to see
in
the
the
Oompa Loompas?
factory.
Yeah, you guys can come to the gate. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, thank you guys for helping out with that. The people that did help, we are able to put on a dope event. There's going to be tons of free merch given out by, local sponsors, local groups that are coming out to help us out with this event. In addition to that, we are going to be using the remaining funds to do more events this year. I know every year it's kind of limited. We only do, a couple events, and then we do smaller events, and then we do, like Grand Old Days and Pride Fests and parades and stuff. This year, we're hoping to do, I don't know, man,
A lot.
as many as 3 to 5 events a month. It's going to be dope. We're going to have a couple bigger ones each month and then a bunch of smaller ones, man. We really couldn't do it without your help. So if you're in Minnesota Marijuana and you're seeing the people and they're posting the pictures and they're like, oh, what's this about? I don't know. they're helping us out, man. We can't do this, on our own. We just definitely can't do it on our own. So huge shout out to all those people that are
donating to help,
supporting
to help for future
because
events.
man, it gets rough. So thank you guys again. Thank you. If you see people posted, if you see us posting pictures of people holding it up, don't even ask a question. You know what it is. Just click like and say thank you for helping make this community a stronger community. And with that, I think that's it. Dave, what we looking like on the weather?
We're looking wet and windy, and yeah, it's kind of a crappy day out there. If Vari would throw up the old here, what I want you to do actually, Vari, is click zoom in a little bit. I want to show you the disparity of what's going on right now from one side to the other. A little bit closer. I want you to click on Fairmont down south. Go a little farther south. You're too far north. You were more, almost there. You go. Yeah, click on Fairmont right now, and then click on the webcam over there on the left.
Oh, on the left.
You can see the picture right there, right above the big X.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, this is down my neck of the woods, as you can see.
Oh,
now
sheesh.
Close that out, and now click up on
yesterday.
Duluth. Well, I mean that's what it looks like down here. It's still we got nothing, but now click on Duluth, and you're gonna see the difference.
Winter Wonderland.
5 hours makes. It is nasty up there right now. They're getting pounded. I think this storm, whatever it drops, there's a lot of 40s and even some 50s coming up in the forecast. So it looks like Duluth had lost all its snow at one point, and then it came all back to this storm.
Yep.
Because my point is that I think we still have more snow. This is just going to be a sloppy mess for a while. We've got more snow coming. The long range forecast, if you click on rain and thunder and click on new snow and then go the next 10 days, there's some shit up around Pine County up by Duluth up there. That's 11 inches plus. So it's not over yet, but it's not going to stick around. It's just going to make a sloppy mess up there. So
scroll up there and see what it says. How many inches?
Just click on anywhere in that yellow. Just don't click on the town. There you go. That's 18 inches of snow. Now I don't really expect that to be perfectly exact right now because that's 10 days away. But crazy. Yeah, I mean that just tells you that we're not quite done yet. It's
24.
So yeah, you go up in the Arrowhead, it's absolutely nuts up there.
Oh my god!
But I mean, even if you could click on rain and thunder, but because you don't have it on this one, if you had the ability to do precipitation type, right now the whole state is just multiple colors. There's rain, there's freezing rain, there's wet snow, there's snow. It's a big mess right now, and it's going to be like this until tomorrow. It does look like it's going to clear out by Thursday afternoon, and we're going to be back up in the 40s, and there's some 50s later on the weekend. Saturday looks like a really nice day.
So hopefully it'll melt
not
this
bad
weekend.
either. I think it will. I'll tell you the truth. Maybe not some of it up north, but for the most part, from central down south, yeah, I don't think. And by Saturday, Sunday, it should be all gone. Whatever it does. I mean, even the cities, you guys are barely getting you might get an inch. That's about it out of this storm. But like I said, there's more coming.
For quite some time this morning.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to
rain.
keep an eye on it.
That's what it is. Oh.
I got
Bring your umbrella. Bring your umbrella. Slow down on the roads. Could be slippery. Otherwise,
umbrella in the car. It's got its own.
Get ready for the weekend. It's going to be a nice weekend.
We had big snowflakes coming down this morning.
You didn't catch one?
I took a video of it.
Oh,
kind of cool.
Catch them on your tongue.
I wasn't about to run outside. I just woke up and looked out the door or the window.
Right.
Why were you still in your jammies?
What jammies?
There you go. That answers that question.
Nope, not running out there. Anyway.
Nope. Not even in a robe.
Well, I think that's about it. Did pretty good. We got started a little late, and I think we got everything in on the show. Make sure you guys. Yep. Make sure you guys. Okay. Make sure you guys tune in on Friday. We're going to be doing another scavenger hunt, right, Byron? So we'll have another scavenger hunt on Friday. Huge shout out to Andrea Farver and Chris Farver will be joining us, who won last week's scavenger hunt. Thank you guys for participating. If you didn't get a chance to win, we are going to be putting another one up Friday. Oh, high fives. You know, we're going to put up another smack. Anyway, we're going to put another one up on Friday, and then you can try to participate. I know a lot of people had fun looking for stuff. It's a great opportunity. And it's funny, I got up this morning and my son's class was doing a scavenger hunt.
Yep.
Picking the kid's name, and you got to go find something in the house because, you know, they're still doing online classes.
That's great.
Yeah, it's rough, but, you know, next year we don't have to be a teacher. Teachers get to teach on their own next year. Can't put the blame on us for not. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. Vari, we got some words of wisdom. Sign up.
Good morning, Sana. Hope everybody has a dope day.
A wonderful
No words of
Wednesday.
wisdom. Words of wisdom.
Stay warm.
Wisdom.
Stay safe.
Words of wisdom.
Safe.
You look wisdomy now. We gotta have some words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you like my dad used to say, hard head make a soft ass.
Oh.
when you get some good advice, you best go with it.
Ooh, yeah, or a torn muscle. Heavy weights make a torn muscle. We'll see a little later. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a dope day. See, we got some music over here.
See you later.
Bloop.